Welcome back to my shop. This is a little bit of a follow-up video. I've been asked many questions about this ball. This is the Kinetic olive ball. You can watch the video. I'll probably put a link up. It will show up here in a minute with one of those YouTube cards. You can check it out. Follow up on the ball video. A few of the questions I've been asked on social media and here on my channel. I want to answer all of those questions just in case you were thinking about making one of these on your own. So obviously the first question is where did I get these balls from? So if you check out the video description below, you can see the link to the balls. I've added the link also in the original video and also in this video to the place where I bought these balls. Those are Italian bowling balls. It's a game called Bocce, and it's actually a really nice game to play, but the balls are the cheapest kind that you can get for this game, which are made out of metal. Another question I was asked is can the ball spin the other way? Because in the video, the original video, it only spins in one direction. So obviously I can either spin it to the right, or if I want to, I can spin it to the left. It doesn't matter, it can go both ways, no problems at all. So another question I was asked was the distance between the balls. So there is a small gap between the balls, just to make it clear, if the balls are touching, it will not spin. The spinning of each one of the balls will cancel out the spinning of the others if they touch. So you really have to keep a very small gap between them. And then this leads me to another question. Someone asked me, how does this gap keeps while the ball is turning? So that's just physics. As the balls turn, they're going to look for the path of least resistance, and they will keep the distance between them, so they will be able to spin freely, uninterrupted, like so. You can hear them every once in a while knocking a little bit, but it will knock them back into place, so it will be able to spin freely. I was also asked about what spins what in this case. Does the ball make the balls spin, or the other way around? So obviously what spins at the beginning is the ball itself. I'm pressing against the balls and I spin them with friction, but once the ball is spinning and I let go, it's the inertia of the balls themselves which keeps everything turning. If these balls were made of wood and would be light in weight, it wouldn't spin as long. It's just because these are very heavy balls that the ball spins for a long time. So inertia of the balls spinning themselves. I was asked about the hollowing tool that I use to hollow the ball out. So this is a 6mm carbide ring cutter, and this specific tool was made for me by a friend. It's a custom-made tool. You can't buy it, you can't find it anywhere. The handle itself is an aluminum handle that was sent to me by my friend Christopher Baber, or you might know him as Custom Chris. He made a while ago these aluminum handles, and he sent me one, and it fit perfectly with this tool that was made for me as a gift from a friend. So there's nowhere you can get one of those. I've been asked by a few people where I got the idea for the Kinetic ball from, and it's very simple actually. I've had these balls about 2 years here in my shop, and I kept going back to them thinking what I can make with them, and I've always wanted to make something with movement and kinetic energy. A few months ago I've seen with my kids for the first time, for them, not for me, but for them for the first time the film The Labyrinth with David Bowie, and in there he spins, well, not him, but his arm double spins 3 spheres, 3 glass spheres, and that is what gave me the idea to spin a ball on top of those spheres. Whoop. There we go. And the last question I want to answer is where I got this sander from. A lot of people ask what is this sander. So this is my homemade sander. I made this sander a few videos ago. I'm going to put the link to the video down at the video description, so you can check it out. You can make one for yourselves, very little money. This part here, the metal part, cost me 10 euros including shipment. I bought it on Amazon. You can find it anywhere. And you can also make the handle. Obviously I repurposed a handle that used to house my ball gouge, and I have a different handle for that now, and I made the pads for it. The only thing I didn't make was the sanding pad themselves, and I ordered those, one of those Chinese shopping sites, although I used to make them myself also from strips of I think 15 centimeters wide strips of sanding paper that had a Velcro backing. So I used to cut my own discs, so it's very doable as well. I want to thank you for joining me in my studio for this short Q&A. If you check out the video description, you can find the links to the balls, you can find the links to the sander video, so you can make it on your own. You can find my social media links, and if you want to become a patron and help me make better videos, the link for that is also in the video description. And again, I'll see you back in my studio really soon.